Some places don't just exist, they call to you. They reach out across maps and photographs, whispering promises of adventure and wonder. Trolltunga was one of those places for me, a destination that seemed to pulse with its own magnetic energy, drawing me in long before I ever set foot in Norway. For me, Trolltunga was that call. It wasn't just a spot on a bucket list or a photo I'd seen online. It was a dream that grew louder with every story I heard, every image I saw of that jaw-dropping ledge jutting out over the abyss. It wasn't just a famous rock, it was a challenge, a promise of something wild and real. The idea of standing on the edge of the world surrounded by raw, untamed nature was both thrilling and a little intimidating. Trolltunga represented the kind of adventure that tests you, not just physically but mentally and emotionally. The name itself, Troll's Tongue, conjured legends and adventure. It made me think of ancient Norse myths, of trolls and giants, of stories passed down through generations. There's a sense of magic in the air here, a feeling that you're stepping into a world where anything is possible. I needed to stand on that ledge, high above the blue waters of Lake Ringdalsvatnet, to see if the reality matched the legend. I wanted to feel the wind on my face, to look down at the shimmering lake far below, and to know that I had made it there under my own power. Planning the journey became an adventure in itself. I pored over maps, read countless guides, and imagined every step of the trail. The anticipation built with each detail, fueling my excitement and my nerves. This wasn't about conquering a mountain, but about pushing my limits and reconnecting with nature. I craved the feeling of being small in a vast landscape, of finding my place in the wild, and of letting go of the noise of everyday life. Out there are no shields, just you, your determination, and the raw beauty of Norway. Every step is a reminder of what you're capable of, and every breath fills you with a sense of freedom that's hard to find anywhere else. The camaraderie of fellow hikers, the shared smiles and encouragement added to the experience. We were all drawn by the same call, each of us searching for something just beyond the horizon. The hike is tough, a true test of endurance, but that's what drew me in. The steep climbs, the rocky paths, the ever-changing weather, all of it was part of the adventure. Every challenge along the way made the destination feel even more meaningful. I set out, pack on my back, ready to earn the view and answer that primal call for adventure. The first steps were filled with excitement and a little uncertainty, but I knew I was exactly where I needed to be. It was time to stop dreaming and start living, one step at a time. Trolltunga was waiting, and I was finally on my way to meet it, ready to discover what I was truly capable of in the heart of Norway's wild beauty. The journey began in Skjeggedal, a place where the mountains rise abruptly from the valley floor and the promise of adventure lingers in the crisp morning air. The first light of dawn painted the landscape in soft gold, and the quiet hum of anticipation filled my chest as I tightened my backpack straps and took my first steps onto the trail. Here, the air was sharp and invigorating, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. The wilderness was immediate, thick forests pressed in on either side, their silence broken only by the distant call of a bird or the rustle of unseen creatures in the undergrowth. The trail wastes no time, it climbs steeply, demanding focus and grit from the very start. Each step upward felt like a small victory, a test of both body and mind as the path zigzagged through ancient trees and over tangled roots. My boots crunched on gravel and loose stones, every footfall echoing in the quiet morning. Each step was a commitment to the journey ahead, a promise to keep moving forward no matter how steep the climb. The first hour is a true test. Stone steps worn smooth by countless hikers, muddy patches that threatened to steal your footing and exposed rock faces that demanded careful navigation. The mountain seemed to challenge me at every turn, but with each obstacle, my determination only grew. In the distance, waterfalls roared, their thunderous energy a constant reminder of nature's relentless power. The sound of rushing water mingled with the wind, creating a symphony that spurred me onward. As I climbed higher, the world below began to shrink away. The car park and valley that once seemed so vast now looked small and distant, replaced by sweeping panoramas of rugged peaks and endless sky. In these moments, the only things that mattered were the next step and the breathtaking view unfolding before me. The air grew cooler and thinner, each breath filling my lungs with a sense of renewal. The mist clung to the mountainsides, swirling around me and adding a touch of mystery to the landscape. Every inhale felt like a celebration of being alive in this wild, untamed place. After the relentless initial climb, the trail finally leveled out, offering a rare moment to catch my breath and take in the surroundings. I paused on a plateau, heart pounding, grateful for the chance to rest and reflect on how far I'd already come. Here, surrounded by snow-dusted peaks that glistened in the morning light, I felt both incredibly small and unexpectedly powerful. The mountains towered above, ancient and unmoving, yet I was part of their story now, one step at a time. The scale of the landscape was humbling, a reminder of how vast and wild the world can be. But with every step, every bead of sweat, I had earned my place here. The sense of accomplishment was as real as the rocks beneath my feet. The journey was just beginning, but already, a deep sense of awe and accomplishment settled in. I felt a quiet pride in having met the mountain's first challenge, and a growing excitement for what lay ahead. Up here, every sense was heightened. The chill of the wind on my skin, the scent of moss and stone, the distant cry of an eagle. I was truly present, my spirit alive and attuned to the rhythm of the wild. This is what adventure feels like, a blend of challenge, wonder, and the pure joy of being alive in the heart of the mountains. The second hour is where you find your rhythm. The landscape shifts constantly, streams to cross, wildflowers to spot, crisp mountain air to breathe. Every sense is engaged, the sound of water, the scent of moss and flowers, the feel of cool air. Fellow hikers become a silent tribe, sharing nods and encouragement. The mental battle begins. Your legs ache, but the scenery pushes you forward. You dig deep, drawing strength from the wild beauty around you. The vast plateau, lingering snow, and endless sky put everything in perspective. Here, discomfort fades into determination. One step at a time, you keep moving forward. The landscape transforms. Serene mountain lakes reflect the sky, their silence profound. Sheep graze on green hillsides, their bells a gentle soundtrack. Wildflowers bloom in bursts of color, thriving in the harshest cracks. Every detail is a lesson in resilience. Life finds a way, even here. The final approach is dramatic. The trail narrows, wind roars, and the valley opens below. The turquoise Ringadalsvatnet Lake comes into view, breathtaking and unreal. The anticipation builds with every step. Trolltunga is just around the corner. A hike like this is as much mental as physical. With each step, daily worries fade, replaced by clarity and reflection. The rhythm of boots on trail becomes meditation. Doubt creeps in on steep, muddy sections, but the mountain's unyielding presence fuels determination. Struggle forges strength. You silence doubt and keep going. Solitude brings introspection. You realize experiences matter more than possessions. Gratitude grows for your health, for wild places, for the chance to be present. The challenge, the reflection, the awe, they combine into transformation. You don't just walk the trail, you become part of it. This is what it means to truly live. Trolltunga isn't just a rock, it's a geological marvel and a living legend. It juts out 700 meters above Lake Ringadalsvatnet with no guardrails, just raw nature. The name Trolltunga is steeped in folklore. Imagine a troll turned to stone at sunrise. Standing there, you feel the legend come alive. The journey to reach it is part of its magic. The view is earned, not given. Only those with true grit make it to the ledge, creating instant camaraderie. The difficulty makes the rewards sweeter. You feel the view in your bones. Standing on Trolltunga, the scale and beauty of nature put everything in perspective. It's a place for personal triumph, freedom, and awe. That feeling is what makes Trolltunga unforgettable. After hours of hiking through rugged terrain, every step fueled by anticipation and fatigue, the first glimpse of Trolltunga is nothing short of breathtaking. The legendary ledge emerges from the mist, suspended high above the valley, and for a moment, time seems to stand still. The journey here has been long and demanding, but as you round the final bend and see that iconic rock jutting out over the abyss, all the effort suddenly makes sense. No photograph, no matter how stunning, can truly prepare you for the raw power and scale of Trolltunga. Standing at the edge, you're struck by a mix of awe and fear. Nature's grandeur laid bare, wild and untamed. The wind howls, the sky stretches endlessly, and the drop below is dizzying. It's a place that feels both ancient and alive, a reminder of how small we are in the face of such vastness. Every ache in your muscles, every moment of doubt along the trail, vanishes as you take in the view. Relief washes over you, replaced by a surge of pride and wonder. you realize you've made it. This is the reward for your perseverance, your determination, and your willingness to push through discomfort. Stepping onto the ledge itself is a true test of courage. The rock beneath your boots is ancient, worn smooth by centuries of wind and weather. The wind tugs at your jacket and the sheer drop on either side makes your heart race. Every sense is heightened, every breath feels sharper. You move carefully, aware of the power and danger all around you. Sitting at the very tip of Trolltunga, fear gives way to exhilaration. The world seems to open up beneath you, mountains, lakes, and sky stretching as far as the eye can see. You feel weightless, as if you're floating above the earth, and a sense of triumph fills your chest. In this moment, you're not just a visitor, you're part of the landscape itself. The panorama is nothing short of epic. Far below, the sapphire lake glimmers in the sunlight, while a distant glacier glows on the horizon. The silence is profound, broken only by the wind and the occasional call of a bird. It's a view that etches itself into your memory, a scene you'll carry with you long after you leave. This is a moment of pure magic, a rare intersection of adrenaline, awe, and gratitude. You feel your heart pounding, your mind racing to take it all in. The beauty, the danger, the sense of accomplishment, they combine into an emotion that's hard to describe but impossible to forget. And as you put away your camera, you realize the real reward isn't the photo you'll show your friends. It's the quiet knowledge that you set a difficult goal and found the strength to reach it. You've proven something to yourself about your resilience, your courage, and your capacity for wonder. Pride replaces exhaustion as you rest at the summit. You look back at the path you've traveled, every challenge now a badge of honor. The fatigue in your legs is a reminder of your determination, and the view is your well-earned prize. You leave Trolltunga changed, stronger, more resilient, and deeply grateful for the wild beauty of our planet. The experience lingers, inspiring you to seek out new adventures and to cherish the natural world. This is the true summit, not just a place on a map, but a feeling you carry with you, long after the journey ends. This isn't just my story, it's about the spirit of adventure in all of us. You might think, I could never do that, but you can. Adventure is a choice, not a privilege. Your Trolltunga might be a local trail or a new experience. Start small, take the first step. Nature reignites wonder and puts life in perspective. These moments build resilience and confidence. Don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect moment is now. Pick a spot, make a plan, and go. The goal isn't epic feats, but discovery and connection. Answer the call to adventure, you won't regret it. You'll return tired but fulfilled, with memories that last a lifetime. Your adventure is waiting. My journey to Trolltunga was solo, but sharing it gives it deeper meaning. Adventure is personal, but when shared, it inspires others. I want this story to be the nudge you need to plan your own adventure. We're a global tribe of explorers. Your stories inspire me too. Let's push each other to live more fully and celebrate every adventure. By following along, you become part of the expedition. Let's build a community that supports and inspires. The next adventure is just around the corner. Let's do this together.